So for our third question, there are a number of Muslims with tattoos in my country who feel offended and belittled after being admonished that having tattoos are prohibited in Islam. So how do I go about advising them?
Who cares? This is problematic when you feel inferior, when you feel so weak because telling people about Islam and they feel offended. So it's like someone is sitting in the restaurant with a big sign saying no smoking. So the one next to you says, excuse me, with a big cigar. Do you mind if I smoke? And the people say, oh, don't offend him. You're going to hurt his feeling. He doesn't care about my feelings. He doesn't care about my health. Why would I care? Of course not. I don't want you to smoke. It's against the law, and I do mind you smoking. So when people come to you and they're offended because of their sins, why don't you speak to the brother? He's having girlfriends. Oh, I will hurt his feelings. The sister, whenever I say to her, it's haram to have boyfriends, she's offended. Who cares? We have the religion of Allah to display. If we were to care about people being offended when displaying to them what is wrong, nobody would correct others. People who pray wrongly, if I approach them and say, Akhi, Assalamu alaikum, the Prophet ﷺ prohibited people to do this and this in Salah. And the guy gets angry, he says, who are you to talk to me like this? And people say, Wallah, Shaykh, you were wrong. You offended him. I am trying to save him from hellfire. I'm trying to save people from falling into a major sin. Someone is going to have a tattoo. I say, this is haram. You will be cursed. Someone who has already done tattoo, he's a Muslim. He comes to me with all this paint on his body. And I say to him, if he did not know the ruling, this is haram. But if you repent, ask Allah for forgiveness, do good deeds, and be remorseful, Allah would not hold you accountable for such major sins. If he's offended, tough luck, who cares? Let him be offended. I told you the religion of Allah. You like it, alhamdulillah. You don't like it, who would be worse affected by that? You're the one who's going to be punished for that. I did my job and duty.
So it is always a duty of ours to remind, at the very least, inshallah.
Akhi, this is again coming back to the main point that I always try to reiterate in my lectures. It is not the do's and don'ts that count. It is your ubudiyah. It is your being a slave to Allah, a servant to Allah. This is what counts. The moment we have this arrogance in our hearts that make us offended, this is a sign of not being a true servant of Allah. So this is what we have to focus, not on the symptoms, rather on the illness itself.
MashaAllah, Shaykh. Barakallahu feek. Alhamdulillah, we have reached the end of our third session of the conference. Please keep on sharing any pearls of wisdom that you have gained throughout the session on your social media with the hashtag TSP2021 Be Steadfast. We do have some live polling session going on in our Telegram group chat. So if you are in it, please do participate in our polls. Our fourth and final session tomorrow, which is on the 28th of March 2021, will begin at 2:30 p.m. Malaysian time, inshallah.